I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist, okay? I live when I believe.
Dear Action just subscribed. PP Hop.
Test. Direction thing for the 13-month. Gee, hold on, wait. Direction thing for the 13-month. Jeez Louise. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Give me 1 second, chat. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. I've arrived. Hello. What's good, chat? Jeez Louise. Happy Monday. It is Monday. Hello. I was wondering where everybody was at. Usually at least a couple people would pop in for the 30-minute long starting soon screen. What's up? I don't really think I have any specific news to talk about for like my personal news. Like honestly, I ended stream, basically went directly to bed. Actually, nah, I ate food. I hang out with my mom for a couple of hours. I read like a couple of chapters of a book. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing's really popping off. I, wait, no, my Sarah Luda has gender affirming care surgery today, I believe. The mods have abandoned me. I am washed. But that is all right. There's a couple things to talk about at least. Like there's some FaZe Clan news. Um, that I kind of want to cover. A little bit more drama. I think that's interesting. Um, there's some spicy hot takes we could look at. But yeah, you know what, I should probably just it's the whole thing. Sorry, I'll figure this out later. To tell you might be a great game. Obviously, Crab Bloodborne. Oh, it was on the Switch. Oh, I saw this game on TikTok. Where like you pick up trash as like as your shells as a crab. I saw this game on TikTok. Good for the whoever the TikTok creators who were that made it a real game and got on whatchamacallit. Got on the Switch store. Okay, let me there's a lot going on right now. Subscriptions, new goal, start. Yeah, I guess I can start with. I'm gonna start with looking at this whatchamacallit, this trailer, and then I can show you guys what I was working on this morning, with the Elden Ring, chat controls Elden Ring like script thing. I think it's pretty cool and pretty smart. But yeah, let's start with this though. I need some freaking water. Wait, this is Chrome. It's loud.
Recently had my shell taken away.
Yeah, I saw this on
If you can go get that
on
treasure
TikTok.
that you're on about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
I'm gonna find that treasure! Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside trying to...
Begone, little hermit. I tire of you.
Yes, ma'am!
Proud of what you've done.
I've been working my butt off trying to get my old life back!
That treasure's as good as mine.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say.
Another another crab's treasure. Everybody's involved in crabs. Aren't we all? Chat. Aren't we all crabs on the inside? Twin Peakies, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, maybe we'll play this game someday. Probably not, because I never do gaming. But it looks cool. It looks interesting. It looks cute and fun. We got the mantis shrimp too. It looks sick. I literally remember seeing it on TikTok when it was in development. So I guess it shows what TikTok can do for you if you're what's it called? You know, smart about it. But yeah, there's a couple of other things as well. That I wanted to cover. There's some phase stuff. Also, apparently there was like kick streamers harassing people at like a convention or something called DreamHack. Did I hear about that, chat? Maybe we'll cover that as well. Is there an update to the phase drama? There is an update to the phase drama. And let's start with that. We start with the update to the phase drama before we get to the coding stuff, which might take a little bit longer. So, update to the phase drama is phase after context. Phase yesterday fired literally a bunch of members, like an insane amount of members, like all but like 12, right? And after doing so, people are like, they're like, oh, we're doing a new transition phase. You know what I mean? We're gonna phase back on track or whatever. And actually, FaZe Banks actually responded. Let's see. Crazy because they're still keeping the esports section. Here. This is him on drama alert, which trigger warning for a drama alert tweet, but FaZe Banks fired over 110 people and wants to fire more. FaZe is so back, says Keemstar.
Rid of a bunch of like actual video game creators.
Well, we're definitely cutting the roster down significantly. Again, it's
because
like,
at the same time, if it's about not recreating, because you never recreate what happened, but if it's about getting back to the core value of it, then wouldn't it be about keeping video game creators?
Well, for sure. I mean, and the people, we're cutting all kinds of people. You know what I mean? We're cutting the roster down significantly. We had something like 140 employees this time last year. I think we have 30 right now. I want to cut that down even further to like 10. I firmly believe that as long as the brand is taken care of, as long as the people who are a part of the brand, you know, that roster of 10 people are all on the same page, have the same focus, have the same vision, and are incentivized the right way. Like the corny, like us paying members to put FaZe in their name and having that be the relationship, like that doesn't work. It's whack. I want no part of that. It doesn't do anything for either side. It's this weird transactional shit. We're not Red Bull, bro. We're not like, you know what I mean? We're not trying to slap our...
It's so hilarious saying this when your goal was literally to be Red Bull. You know what I mean? Your goal, that was your goal. Your goal was to be a brand that was recognizable. That you started as a COD clan. The entire point was to put FaZe in your name. And that be the entire transaction. You can't say we're getting back to the good old days when literally the good old days was you or somebody being invited to FaZe, putting FaZe in their name and playing Call of Duty with FaZe in their name and like hitting like trick shots or whatever. That was the entire goal of FaZe. So like I did not make sense to me.
Rain would talk a lot about this.
It's very true. And Rain's genius, like brand mind, internet content mind, and I respect the fuck out of like his perspective on this. And Rain and I see eye to eye almost every step of the way when it comes to this conversation specifically.
So yeah, it's so crazy. And this is what I talked about yesterday. It's so crazy seeing that FaZe as an organization, spending their time for the last 2 years, 2.5 years, crypto rug pulling, crypto gambling, doing like, you know, get rich quick schemes, basically, turning around, firing the actual people who made the content, the actual gaming content creators who actually were doing gaming, who actually were, you know what I mean, creating content. And then going back and saying you're cutting the fat, we're cutting the fat, right? But then simultaneously going back and then hiring more people again. It literally does not make sense. It does not make sense. You know what I mean? But why are we talking about this now? So they want to do a purge? Then just say that. Say, we don't want y'all no more. Leave. Get out of here. Right? But the craziest part is when you get to this conversation, right? FaZe claiming that they want to cut the fat. FaZe claiming that they want to let go of creators because like it's about like the mission or the vision or whatever. And then turning around doing this is kind of crazy. Again, nothing against Blackboy Max, right? Nothing against this creator. Absolutely nothing against this creator. It's not like his fault or it's not his like he's just somebody being brought into FaZe. If somebody gets an opportunity like this, I don't expect them to turn it down, right? But when you just have an organization that goes through a culling, if you will, them turning around the next day, literally a day later, and being like, we're introducing 4 new members into FaZe. It's so crazy, dog. It's so crazy. So this is FaZe Clan saying, welcome Blackboy Max.
Talk about my fucking hairline. Like, what is the point? Why do y'all always gotta feel like y'all gotta talk about my fucking hairline? Bro, I'm finna get a cut, bro. Nigga, it's been a rough fucking month. I ain't streamed last month. I ain't make no money. I swear to God, y'all niggas stay on my dick, please. Hold up. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Fuck.
Bro.
Max Dent?
What?
You're being evicted.
Bro, I'm just streaming. I'm here for this Airbnb.
You want to add trespassing to the church? We
Yo,
got a call.
I'm streaming. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, well, the owner wants you out. He called us.
I'm not even
you're out. Let's go. Come on. You overstayed the welcome. Come on.
How did I overstay my welcome? Nigga, I paid $5,000 for this bitch.
Don't resist.
I'm screaming right now.
You're screaming. You're going to be screaming.
What are y'all? Bro, I paid $5,000 for the B&B.
You got the right to
No,
resign.
I'm never going to get that.
Get
out. Oh, my gosh, bro. Yo, be gentle, goddamn. I got weak bones. Bro, come on.
Get up. Get in the car. Watch your head.
I am.
Watch your head.
Damn. That stinking this bitch.
Bro,
Bro, you still ain't tell me what I did yet. Oh my gosh, how I'm getting put in jail for being a streamer? Go get Hassan or something. Oh.
Hassan catching another. Okay, that's kind of funny. Hassan catching another stray in a random FaZe announcement video. Hassan just catching a random stray is so funny. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that's hilarious. Okay. Y'all hate Hassan. At this point, it's a meme. You know what I mean? At this point, like,
I can't be here right now. Oh my gosh. There's no way.
Bugging me yesterday. Is he being evicted from an Airbnb? Yeah, apparently he's being evicted from an Airbnb.
I gotta be dreaming. There's gotta be a sick ass dream. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. What is wrong with this guy?
What's up, David? What's up?
Gosh, I gotta get out of here. I cannot stay here. Oh no, I know what type of party this is.
Stop itching.
This sounds like a Diddy party.
Hey, pretty boy. That's my seat right there, gang.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck up.
Sir, I apologize. Please.
And don't sit over there. That's my seat, too.
I apologize. Please.
Coming tonight.
And that's my bed.
Where the fuck am I gonna sleep? Yo, security.
I totally forgot this was the FaZe announcement video. I did not know what the point of this was. If you would have told me without showing me what was going on in the first, 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes, I would not have guessed it was a FaZe announcement video. Was this a shout out at Hassan? I kind of took it as a joke about how much Hassan is targeted. Definitely not. Because that would be like a defense of Hassan. And I do not believe, you know what I mean? anybody would like pseudo defend us on. I took it as a jab, personally.
Guy with the ball spot. Get me the hell out of here, bro. There's only 2 bags.
We about to get real close and personal.
Oh, hell no, nigga. What the fuck? Let me go. I'm done. I can't do this. These motherfuckers is crazy. Please.
Max! You got visitors.
Visitors?
How do you end up in this situation, my boy?
Yo, y'all gotta get me out of here,
Bro, chill. I got this.
Why are you so joking about sexual assault in prison?
The fuck are you doing, bro?
Bro, this is my announcement video. You can't do that here.
We could just use this fat bag of bread I brought.
Oh my God.
This fat bag of bread that I got for firing literally all of my creators, dog. This was supposed to be used to pay these creators. I fired them all. This day paychecks, dog. We're gonna bail you out with this. I got you, bro. This is insane. This is so crazy to do 2 days after firing all of your creators. It's so wild. That's so wild.
Oh my God. Yo. Bro, why did y'all bail me out? It's all
How
love,
YRG and Banks the worst actors in this? That's not surprising. Max also isn't bad though. Max is actually kind of decent because he's playing himself.
Hey, bro, y'all don't even know, bro. Oh my God.
All right, let's dip.
Where we going?
I just gotta stop, pick some shit up real quick. It'll only take a second.
I bet.
Let's go.
Dita Head, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's the phase announcement video. Which again, nothing against Max. I have no problems with Max. But doing this the day, 2 days after firing all of your creators at phase is wild. So obviously, right, there was a lot of there was a lot of backlash. You know what I mean? A lot of backlash. Being like, oh, you brought on Max as a creator, but you aren't fired. I mean, let go, fired Kaylee for being a creator as well. And Kaylee was pulling in more numbers than Max was. You know what I mean? That's what people were saying. And so in response, also Lily, what's up? In response to that, FaZe Banks had responded to people who were, here, I'll just show you. FaZe Banks addresses people calling out FaZe for their newest recruit, Blackboy Max, comparing his numbers to Kaylee's. Wait, they fired Kaylee? Yes, they fired everybody except for, like, he said 30 people. And he wants to fire them down to 10 people as well.
Absolutely perfect? No. But as far as Max, we just recruited Max today. In my own personal life, I've talked to and hung out with Max more times in 2024 than I have anyone else in FaZe, apart from maybe definitely Tommy, Apex, and Rain, but maybe Adapt and Kason. Okay? This is the state of FaZe Clan. And at the end of the day, I know that first step of establishing some sort of sense of camaraderie and friendship and just actually even talking to the people who share the name FaZe.
keep in mind, chat, he's the boss. He's the boss. He decides who does shoots. He decides who hangs out. He decides who he flies out to LA. He decides who he hangs out with. You're the boss. That's like the CEO of like Starbucks getting mad that he's not, seeing he's like, sorry dog, we're shutting down all the franchises in the Midwest because I spent more time in Europe, in Paris, than I have in the Midwest. So of course, I know we just shut down literally all of our franchises in the Midwest and we established a new franchise in Paris, right? But I spend more time in Paris than I do in the Midwest. Like, yes, you're the boss. You decide where you spend your time. If you're not hanging out with people in FaZe, that's your fault. Why are you getting mad at them? And why are they suffering from the consequences of your inept leadership? It does not make sense. It does not make sense.
That's what we have to figure out first. So fuck everything else. Fuck the numbers. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. Kaylee, Warzone, whatever. At the end of the day, that's what it's paramount. We need that part first, and then we can figure everything else out after. I don't feel like I owe you a fucking explanation, to be honest. I'm making this kind of for the more broad thing. Absolutely perfect, no. But
yeah, but there's a couple comments that I think called out correctly. You know what I mean? Being like, he's acting like it's a friend group again, and still not owned by Suits, which it is. It's still owned by corporate entities. He's basically saying, I want my friends in FaZe and the content doesn't matter as long as we're chill. Which, sure, but people have a right to criticize you for that fact. You know what I mean? People have a right to criticize you for that fact. You can't be mad that FaZe is no longer a friend group organization when you turned it into a company. You can't simultaneously be a company and be a friend group. You cannot. It's literally something you cannot do. You cannot simultaneously be a company where you have a strict hierarchy, you have like CEOs, you have like founding members, you have people who have power and control over other members, and be a friend, like a friend group. And then you can't expect people to be okay with you firing the people who you are now claiming were like a friend group or whatever, and firing those people because you made it a corporate entity. You think Kaylee made FaZe a corporate entity? You think Kaylee was in charge of the decision that drove FaZe into the ground? No, that was you and other founding members. So them facing the ramifications of that fact because now you don't like that it's corporate, even though you took it corporate, is worthy of criticism. It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me to sit here and act like that's like a normal thing. You know what I mean? It's so insane. Like, if you want it to just be your friends in FaZe, as I said yesterday, leave the organization, sell your shares, buy yourself out, make a new organization as a friend group. You know what I mean? Or do it within FaZe. But it's not even like the worst part, right? There's more aspects of this. We looked at yesterday. We looked at FaZe Blaze, right? And how he was trying to chill with like leaving the organization because he has his own chocolate brand in Walmart. Good for him, by the way. This is what he had to say as for a reason as to why he was okay with leaving, right? He said, it's okay, bro. I read the SEC documents for the merger, and I have a lot of business outside of FaZe, and I wouldn't be allowed to do that if I was still there. I'm happy about my exit, and I'm looking forward to my future. It will also be exciting to see how FaZe continues with the new Canadian owners. The Canadians really are tough business people. Blaze reveals that he couldn't be a part of FaZe because he had a lot of businesses outside of FaZe, and he wouldn't be allowed to have them if he was still there. That doesn't really make much sense. To like why would they stipulate that you have to you know what I mean? You have to stop your business ventures even to stay within FaZe. All of this feels you know, gross and weird to me. None of this feels right. FaZe kick all COD orgs. FaZe kicks all COD OGs. FaZe 5 and 1 winners. Kicks people they said would be FaZe for life. Kicks people that were picked up during the dark era of FaZe, but also keeps people during that time, then picks up this random dude. The hypocrisy is insane. This random dude is kind of funny. Again, nothing against Max, but like, I don't think Max is a COD creator, right? It's obviously that, I mean, he's being picked up because he's friends with FaZe Banks. He's friends with Your Rage. And Rage was like, yo, can you bring my boy in? You know what I mean? And Banks was like, yeah, sure. Right? They're friends. They hang out together. Sure. But they're like, they can't sit here and act like they wanted to get back to the original FaZe messaging, the original FaZe, you know what I mean? The original FaZe like identity when they kicked creators who did COD content, who played COD, who played FPSs as their jobs, right? But it's becoming increasingly clear that their only goal is just to have people who are their friends. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all they want. They want to have people who are their friends in the organization. Which again, doesn't make sense to me as if you're running a content organization. It does not make sense to me. Right? Just play games with your friends. They don't need to be in FaZe for you to play games with them. Right? OTK understands this. OCV understands this. AMP understands this. Right? They understand this, that they don't have to be in the organization for you to, you know, be friends with them, to play games with them. But to be in one organization means that you have a common like goal, a common mission, if you will. And FaZe was a Call of Duty organization. So what is their mission? What is their goal if they kicked out all the Call of Duty creators and they're just bringing their friends in? It does not make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. But you get what I'm saying? It just does not make sense. Okay, that's pretty funny. Here, we'll laugh a little bit at Max's expense. Because it's much better just esports and org in general. But FaZe isn't even in esports anymore. Not really. You know what I mean? They're in CS:GO. But like, they don't have like an established esports organization, right? Like that has like presence. Because again, they're not. It would make sense. It would make sense if FaZe dropped everybody, started dumping money into esports. They started buying up you know, challenger slots. They started their own like Valorant team, started their own league team, right? They're like, we're buying the best pros, we're getting full into esports, and that's why we're dropping everybody. But it doesn't feel like that's where the money is going. It feels like they killed everybody, and then they took their salaries, right? They dropped everybody and then took their salaries.
You can't do that here.
For this.
We could just use this fat bag of bread I brought.
Oh my.
You know what I mean? It's crazy. You represent this #1 Smash Ultimates player. I hear the tweet saying, FaZe just signed Blackboy Max, who's arguably the greatest gamer ever. Definitely FaZe-worthy gameplay. Definitely FaZe-worthy gameplay. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yes, they dropped Kaylee and picked up Max. FaZe up, chat. True, FaZe up. In conclusion, here's another video. Him on Aiden Ross explaining why he fired most of FaZe. I'm assuming he's going to say the same reason.
How did you pick on who to choose and who to keep? That's actually what I want to know.
It's just so FaZe is at its best when it was at its peak when it was the homies fucking around, working off each other, bouncing off each other, watching each other's videos, being involved in each other's shit, like just fucking with each other, bro. Like it starts.
There's no reason why he can't do that. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? It's just regular like CEO, you know, copium for why he fired the members. Like, listen, we at Walmart had a mission. Our mission was to be a family and provide a service for those in our communities. And as we expanded and grew, I feel like we lost that mission. We at Walmart operated better when we were a more tight-knit company. That's why I'm firing 90% of our workers. We are directly firing 90% of our workers, letting them go. Good luck to them. They're out of here. Speaking of which, we are now opening stores in Japan, Taiwan, you know, China. Like, we're opening stores all across the country, all across the world. Like, that's what this feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like regular corporate nonsense. And he's trying to tout it as though, listen, FaZe was better when it was just the boys, just the homies, right? That's why we're not gonna have any more women. No more women in FaZe. Just my boys, just the people who like the crypto rug pull, just the people who like the crypto gamble. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, oh no, I don't want to do crypto gambling because it's morally and ethically wrong, and I don't want to promote that to my child audience, and da-da-da-da-da. They're lame. We gotta kick them out of there. No, we only want the homies here. Only want the homies. When FaZe went public, immediately changed back because their stocks were instantly low. They lost so much money. We looked at that yesterday. Yeah, they literally have not been over $1. They're like currently sitting at 18 cents per share. They lost so much money. Irony of them not being corporate anymore. Yet his tweet about Kaylee is the worst corporate I've ever read in a while. But they're still owned by corporations, as him David said. They're still 50% owned by corporations. You know what I mean? So like, That doesn't even work. Doesn't even work.
It's there. You know how your dynamic is with your boys. Like,
yeah,
you don't have the same dynamic when you stream with the average fucking whatever clouded streamer versus like Cheezer and fucking, you know what I mean? Facts.
How did you pick on?
FaZe is right. He's like, when you stream with your boys, don't you get insanely anti-Semitic, right? You don't really do that when you stream with like Kai or Jinxie. You know what I mean? You can't be the same level of misogynistic when you're streaming with those clouded streamers, right? That you can be when you stream with your boys, right? FaZe needs to be racist again. Also, yes, Aiden Ross did fire his boys. 100%. Aiden Ross also fired his boys. Because he realized that his boys weren't really about the streaming life. They didn't stream. None of them streamed. Aiden Ross complained about them not streaming. And he fired them. So that doesn't even work here. I don't know. It just feels like, oh, this is crazy. This is like a shot at Kaylee. This is Rage talking about FaZe is changing, which again, I don't want to be like, you know, hating on Rage or whatever. I like some of the Rage videos. You know what I mean? What the do you know about FaZe? I have to limit my cursing, by the way. I have to use the bleep now. What does he know about FaZe?
If FaZe just took the quick scope in and doing all that shit, what happened to FaZe with the roots? Let's be on it. Whatever, how falling off you think FaZe is now, it'd be even worse, my nigga. That shit gets no traction right now. I know it's not all about views, but it's about entertaining your viewers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And niggas would be.
But again, you can't say this when when Banks literally turned around and said it's not about viewers, chat. These are diametrically opposed positions. Diametrically opposed positions. Literally diametrically opposed.
No. But as far as Max, we just recruited Max today. In my own personal life, I've talked to and hung out with Max more times in 2024 than I have anyone else in FaZe, apart from maybe definitely Tommy, Apex, and Rain, but maybe Adapt and Kason. Okay? This is the state of FaZe Clan. And at the end of the day, I know that first step of establishing some sort of sense of camaraderie and friendship and just actually even talking to the people who share the name FaZe, that's what we have to figure out first. So fuck everything else. Fuck the numbers. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. Kaylee, Warzone, whatever. At the end of the day, that's what it's paramount. We need that part first, and then we can figure everything else out after. I don't feel like I owe you a fucking explanation, to be honest. I'm making this kind of for the more broad thing. Absolutely.
FaZe Banks addresses people calling out FaZe for the newest recruit, Blackboy Max, comparing his numbers to Kaylee's. You cannot hold that position at the same time when you're holding this position as FaZe, as an organization.
If FaZe just took the quick scope in and doing all that shit, what happened to FaZe with the roots? Let's be on it. Whatever, how falling off you think FaZe is now, it'd be even worse, my nigga. That shit gets no traction right now. I know it's not all about views, but it's about entertaining your viewers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And niggas would be saying, if that was the case, damn, FaZe fell the fuck off. They still doing the same old shit. Get with the times, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about no sniping, bro. Yap.
It does not make sense. You cannot hold those same positions. They are different positions. They are diametrically opposed. Diametrically opposed, right? If nobody's watching Kaylee's sniping content, why does she have higher numbers than Max? Why let her go when her numbers are higher? Right? At least Banks is being honest. He's saying, yeah, I know his numbers aren't that high, but he's my boy, right? And I want FaZe to be just my boys, right? I think that's wrong and bad, but I still respect him for being for standing on that, right? You can't be like, dog, nobody watches sniping content, bro. Who watches COD content anymore? You know what I mean? Who watches montages anymore? When her numbers are higher than his. It literally does not make sense. It literally does not make sense.
That it's, what the fuck are they doing? They're selling out. Bro, why are they moving into content? Bro, what the fuck? There's no winning. There's no winning. And all those people fucking crying about sniping and shit, I understand. This shit is fun to me. But apparently other people don't fucking think so. Okay? You understand?
Then why are her numbers larger? I have to check now. What's Kaylee's Twitch? Never mind, I found it. Jeez, he gets a lot of numbers. Never mind. That's me then. Then why are people saying her numbers are higher? Like on YouTube content? He does get insane numbers, chat. Jeez. All right, now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. FaZe based address people calling out FaZe for the newest recruit, Blackboy Max comparing his numbers to Kaylee's. They mean like YouTube numbers? I'm confused. Because her numbers aren't larger than his numbers. So then what does this tweet mean? I've never seen a channel grow at the speed Swag's channel did. And he did nothing but COD. Literally, they have no idea what they're talking about. They lied. They might not have lied, but I don't know what metric they're looking at it for on. They mean on all social medias? Yeah, I'm looking at all social medias. Max's numbers are insane. He's averaging like 8K viewers on Twitch. I guess maybe on like TikTok. Like Kaylee has like 500,000 on TikTok, and Max only has like 26 because it's just Black Boy clips. But he's still hitting numbers. Did bro lie? I think bro might have lied. Or at least there's a metric that I'm not looking at. Right? Because if it's just based on like Twitch numbers, like Max is outperforming Kaylee. You know what I mean? But the point is that it's definitely not in COD. You feel me? Max doesn't play COD. So I don't know. It just does not make sense. I don't know anything about the lunges here. Max gets a lot of numbers. I think it was like, he was up for League of Their Own on Streamer Awards. His clips are all over TikTok. Just like, you know, like he has his own like industrial complex of clips as well. Regardless. Yeah, I don't know what this person's talking about then. When they mean numbers. I just haven't seen any like a number indication for that comparison, if that makes sense. But anyway, speaking of kick streamers. Speaking of kick streamers, did y'all see Neon got banned again? For doing a hit and run, yes. Who? Neon. In 3 on. For jobbery. I'm working on a super long video about kick streamers, but I have to keep delaying it because like, this keeps happening. Kick streamer Neon has been banned from Kick after being a passenger in a hit and run crash with notorious New York street racer Squeeze Benz. Trigger warning for a hit and run, I guess. If that's the thing I have to do. Shout out kick streamers, by the way. Never fail to disappoint.
Come. Oh my god! Oh my fuck! Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit! What the fuck?
Literally hits a car.
Oh my fuck! Oh my god! Oh.
Actually, no, they get hit. They didn't hit a car. They get hit from behind.
Oh my god!
They slam on the brakes. You know what I mean? They're racing, weaving in between cars. And so they literally, like, they speed in front of somebody and slam on the brakes. You can see the car right here. You know what I mean? You can see them go right here, go around this way, right in front of the car, slam on the brakes, and get hit from behind.
Oh my god!
Why would you stop? He's a bad driver.
Oh my god! Oh my!
But they got rear-ended? Yes, they got rear-ended.
Oh my god!
They literally stop in the middle of the road.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
They're literally in between lanes. He thought he couldn't make the gap with the yellow van. Yeah, but then go over here. They're sitting in between the lanes, right? In between the lanes, taking up 2 lanes. Just go right there. Don't just like slam your like foot on the brake, stopping in the middle of the road after you just sped in front of another car. Because right now, like right here, they're in the lane with the yellow van. And then they're trying to cut here. They realize they can't make it because the car is coming. They slam on the brakes and they get rear-ended.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And then he takes off.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit!
He takes off.
What the fuck? Bro, I've never been around like someone like this. Like you're anonymous. Can I hear a little like squeak of his voice a little or no?
No, we can't do anything.
Okay. So what did you want to drive with me? What did you want to do?
Basically, we were just probably going to go on a little ride along with all the BMWs, give you a vibe of the New York car culture type. Very chill.
Drop me off. All right, thank you, bro. Thank you. Bye. Hell no, bro. What the? Bro, I've never.
Prior to the crash, Lamborghini is seen driving at high speeds during traffic. Like, you can kill somebody like this, by the way. Like, I mean, obviously, you can kill somebody like this. But, like, they're going, like 120. Easy. If I was a nerd, I'd probably calculate exactly how fast they were going using the surrounding area, like Uvalde style. But I'm not a nerd, so I won't do it.
Oh my god! Oh, squeeze! Squeeze!
On dashboard? Yeah, I could probably do that as well.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Did a car just teleport? Are you going so fast the car just teleported?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What? 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 Fake video? There's not even a cut. There's literally no cut.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, I guess it's a video like.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I get it. Okay. Let's just skip frames.
I didn't sign up for this shit! I didn't sign up for this shit! Oh my god! You fucking liar! You fucking liar!
Anyway, we're not gonna watch all of this, obviously. But like, yeah. So Neon got banned.
Bro, I've never.
Is he banned for permanently? Probably not. But he's banned at least. Filmed in Arma 3. So shout out kick streamers. I cannot wait for the jobber video.
I've never been around like someone.
Our ban. I give it a week ban. I believe that he didn't know he was gonna go crazy. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. He was involved in a hit and run. Oh, whoever hit him got his plate. I mean, he gave a lot of information for the cops to go off of. You know what I mean? A lot of information for the cops to go off of. You could probably just pull up any like highway camera and zoom in and get the plates or something. You know what I mean? Hit and run as a felony. Yeah, I would assume so. Honestly, I think in New York, BQE is just full. What's BQE? I don't know what that is. Person that hit them could have died. Yeah. But yeah, that's That's all I have for that story. There's nothing really to add. Oh, here, did y'all see this? This is pretty funny. This random like Zionist lady was trying to like agitate the UCLA protesters, and they weren't going for it, and she just turned on the waterworks. She just started crying out of nowhere. After seeing everything on the news, I decided to go see for myself what's happening at UCLA. I went in with the intention of having an honest conversation and try to understand each other's pain and suffering. However, nobody would speak to me. The only thing they would say is you can speak to our media liaison, or we do not speak with agitators. When I try to speak with their media liaison, they, again, refuse to talk to me. Then, when I went to peacefully enter their encampment, which is on public property that anyone has a right to walk through, they set up a human barricade to physically prevent me from going in. I can't believe this is what our world has come to. Where are their parents? How can the school system allowing this? How are the school systems allowing this? We have to do better as a society. My hope and dream is still the same, that one day we can all have love and peace and understanding for each other. One day. It's such a funny video.
We've been seeing all over the news all the craziness that's happening on college campuses, especially at UCLA, so I decided to come here for myself. Do you mind if I interview?
I'm not going to talk to media.
Excuse me, do you guys want to tell me what's going on here?
No, sorry. We're not letting any media in the encampment, just so you know.
Okay, we were just standing outside, just trying to... Are we allowed to ask you guys a few questions about it? A lot of us just don't feel comfortable.
I can direct you to media liaison.
We're not gonna interview with you today. Not gonna engage with people that are gonna be pushing us.
Never seen anything like this in my life.
No, agitators aren't allowed.
Talk to one of our media. They won't speak to me. No one will speak to me.
There's a desk over there with media.
I've spoken to them. They won't speak to me.
Well, then you can try again.
I've tried, and this lady specifically.
I can't believe she posted this. This is her being rolled. She's being rolled, chat. This shows the discipline of the students. It shows the mental and moral clarity of the students. It shows the training of the students, that they're not just like random everyday people off the street, right? They actually have come, they've learned, and they care about the issue. And she thinks this makes her look good.
It's telling me I'm an agitator.
Don't engage with agitators in this.
I'm just trying to understand what you're protesting. For some reason, no one from your guys' team will let you guys speak. And I don't know why you guys can't speak to me. And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past...
Look at this, it's so funny. Dude's just looking around like... She's like, this is so intimidating. It's so scary for me. I can't believe... And the dude's like, what should I eat for breakfast this morning? Do I have class today? Do I have class today? He's not paying her any attention. These people are just like, what is this lady talking about?
Scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours.
You can see their eyes glaze over. They're like, what is going on? Can this person please leave? Can you please leave?
Guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn from you. And I wish we could have ended in a hug. That's actually what I hoped from this. That's my dream from all of this, that we could understand each other.
They do not care. They do not care. Oh, that's so funny. Look at them. Look at them. They're like, that's so funny.
I think we need more barricade, guys.
That's so funny. Oh, that's so, it's such a good video. It's such a good video. It's such a good video. Man, that's hilarious. Why don't you leave that last slide in?
We've been seeing all over the news.
See how scary they are. I don't know. I think we need more barricades, guys. It literally shows them being so unbothered. Incredibly unbothered. They do not care. They do not care. But the funniest part is this. Why are you guys laughing at me? Please, this is important.
Last 2 hours just asking peace hours. It's scary for you guys.
It's so
and, like,
scary
this
and
is
intimidating for you guys to be standing there menacingly. It's literally the Patrick meme. It's literally the SpongeBob clip.
That's where I am. He's right on top of me, but I can't see him. What's he doing?
He's just standing there, menacingly. Get out of there, SpongeBob! That's his man.
Literally, that's what she said.
I know, and I don't know why you guys can't speak to me. And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around.
It's so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I would have lost it. I would have lost it at that. That's my line. I would have died laughing.
For the past 2 hours just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn from.
Also, were they actually laughing? If that laughter field sounds fake.
And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is. And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn from.
And all I hear is just right? Like that's canned laughter.
And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is.
That sounds fake. That sounds fake. That does not sound real. It sounds like an awkward laugh. But it doesn't sound like it's coming from them though.
Questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny.
Like who's laughing?
And you guys are laughing. I don't understand.
They all look exactly the same they were in every other clip.
I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny.
It's like, come on. Do we sound like a stock sound effect? Yeah. I'm serious now. A protest did an incredible job staying on message, ignoring her attempts to agitate. This is true. They did a fantastic job being like, no, I'm not talking to you. Go to our media liaison.
We've been seeing all over the news all the craziness that's happening on college campuses, especially at. Do you mind if I interview?
I'm not going to talk to media.
Excuse me, do you guys want to tell me what's going on here?
No, sorry.
Just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm not letting any media in. You can, just so you know.
Okay, we were just standing outside, just trying to. Are we allowed to ask you guys if you're?
Literally, sound effects off in the post. Possessed laugh. I can't hear it. Nah, it doesn't really sound the same. I don't think she'll be smart enough to like actually edit the sound effect.
You guys can't speak to me. And like, this is so intimidating and scary for you guys to be standing here. I literally have walked around for the past 2 hours just asking peaceful questions like, what's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny.
Yeah, no, it sounds different.
What's going on here today? Why are you guys here? And no one can speak to me. And you guys are laughing. I don't understand how this is funny. I genuinely wanted to learn.
Because of all wearing masks, it just does not feel real to me. Like the laughing thing is just, I don't know. But yeah, this is a funny clip. Oh, speaking of funny clips, chat. Not a funny clip. Is House Be Industries in here? Guys, we looked at yesterday or a couple of days ago. This deck starter link for the Hassan the Hassan waiting room clip. Hassan fan revealed that they would be able to pay part of the cost tuition by streaming clips of Hassan on Twitch. Since Hassan doesn't copyright his videos, viewers and fans are able to monetize them. And of course, you know who had to respond, who had to make their voice known here. And honestly, I respect this. I respect. Where'd he go? Was that Asmongold? Oh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I found it. Don't worry, guys. Destiny himself. And again, I'll say this. I respect this. I've never met a D1 first round draft pick hater like Destiny. Literally one of a kind hater. Like, I am a hater, you know what I mean? I do participate in hatering, right? But I'm a hater as a hobby, right? I'm a hobbyist hater. Destiny makes hating his job, right? He hates with his entire soul. I don't know how he does it, but I respect it, dog. I can't hold that much hate in my heart for somebody. You know what I mean? For one person, especially a content creator, I cannot hold so much hate in my heart for that one person, where if I see anything positive about them anywhere on the internet, I have to make it my mission to respond to them. Right? I just can't do it. Maybe Elon, not even Elon. I block Elon, I move on. You know what I mean? I'll mute people's names, I'll move on. Like, I muted Destiny, right? I'll talk about it like every now and then, and I'll move on. Being a hater at this level is crazy. Wait, did I like this tweet? I guess I really like the Destiny tweet. See, I like the tweet so much because I respect the haterism. Daisy AI, thank you for the follow. So K Sin, thank you for the follow as well. But Destiny said, pay part of the cost tuition. Sounds like one of the most empty statements ever. Did he make $50 or $200,000 or $20,000? Daily Hassan Abi said, I paid off my student loans with the earnings of from my at Hassan the Huns clip channel. Stay mad. And then Hassan Abi Industries responded. Hassan Abi Industries responded saying, I did the exact same thing as at Daily Hassan Abi. I paid up to a year. I paid for a year up front, zero debt. And then I left university to pursue editing as a career. And Hassan has changed my life. Community member mentioned. Yeah, and Hassan quoted this as well. Shout out Hassan Ministries. And so, what does he even care for? Because he cannot stand Hassan being mentioned positively in any light. At all. At all. He cannot stand it. He seethes. He seethes at any mention of Hassan. Can't stand it. Cannot stand it at all. Shown in levels of hatred. Like, you know how, let me see. Let me think. There's an anime in which there are like the entire, like all the enemies are like the physical manifestations of all the, like in Dragon Ball, right? In Dragon Ball GT, where like the Black Star Dragon Balls become the Black Star Dragon Balls because of all the negative emotions of humanity, right? And it all culminates into like the Black Star Shenron, That's destiny, right? That's destiny. Just if you culminate just a bunch of hatred and like also racism, but mostly like hatred of Hassan. And if that hatred of Hassan becomes a like a person manifests as a physical embodiment, yes, destiny is the Omega Shenron of Hassan hatred, 100%. Literally, I respect that, right? I wish I could care about something as much as Destiny cares about Hassan. Or saying the N-word. Just found out Daily Dose of Hassan Nabi has to be blocked on Twitter. Never interacted with them before. What did you do, Sarah? Destiny. I'm trying to find the clip that went viral a couple of days ago. Oh, here it is. I found it. Did I show y'all this one already?
No, Dan.
Wait, reading off. I already did. There's
Notice
only one
how
that's
Dan
above
isn't
the
talking
threshold,
to
and I
his
already said
microphone
it.
at all. Even though Dan's talking at the same time as me, you can't even hear him because he's talking away from his microphone like a fucking inbred.
They can hear me.
Honestly, he would. If he could steal Hassan's body with the Dragon Balls, he 1,000% would. True. He'd be Hassan Black.
I can hear you, Dan, because you're not even talking into the microphone.
Okay.
If you do that one more time, I'm going to say the N-word.
Is it actually on your channel or his channel?
It's my channel.
What's up?
What up, nigga?
No!
I'm alive! Wait, the guy said that about me 50 times. I can say that. And I use the A. It's fine.
Least racist Destiny clip. This link the most pathetic every time. Dude acts like he's 5. He does act like a child, right? This doesn't even upset me like as a black person. It's just like, it's literally just like baby brain 12-year-old behavior. Literally baby brain 12-year-old behavior. Just like, I'm gonna say the N-word. I'm gonna say the N-word. Like, that's it. It's it. You see like slur. You guys laugh? You guys, I'm funny, right? That's all it is. It's all it is. It's somebody who cannot stand on his own laurels as somebody who's like actually, comedic or actually witty. So all of his like comedy comes from just saying slurs. And that's it. And that's it.
What's up?
What up, nigga?
No!
I'm alive! Wait, the guy said that about me.
Also, how can he make this jacket so like? How can he wear this jacket so dripless? I have like the same jacket but in green. Where's that? You know what I mean? I have like basically the same jacket but in green. How does he make it have 0 drip? No drip. No aura, dog. It don't make no sense. He's posture than that. Yeah, he is kind of streaming like he's like talking like this. Dripless. And some ladies that's out. I think somebody should definitely personally. It will solve literally most of my problems. Mostly all of my problems. But the Lord's doing that to him already. That's why he's double divorced. And honestly, I don't think that helps his hatred of Hassan. one of these days. Hassan saying he pays his child support. I mean, he does. Right? And Hassan pays a lot of these haters. Like, people are like, oh, Hassan would not, like, Hassan fans, you know, aren't making like that kind of like that much money off of like his clips or whatever. But like his haters definitely are, right? His haters definitely are making that kind of money off of his clips. This is Buddy the way he's wearing his goofy hat. I don't even know. I don't know either of these people. I'm gonna be real. Oh, I want him to say the N-word in my presence. Just give me a reason. Give me a reason. I don't even need a reason, but give me a reason, dog. He'll sue? For what? I ain't got no money. I'll pay so much money to watch a creator class match between Mid versus D. I'd go in the ring with him. I'm gonna be real. Sometimes some people you can't reason with. You just need a solid beating. Anyway, when this podcast come out, literally like last week. Like last week. It was on LSF. Four days ago. So if that, you know, puts into perspective.
No, Dan.
Wait, reading off. I already did. There's
These are the same people who get mad at Hassan for saying the C word. You know what I mean? What a bad person. Still hasn't spread yet. It's not going to spread. It doesn't matter. People aren't going to be like, oh, Destiny, this is you saying the N-word. It literally does not matter. Literally does not matter. People don't care. LSF doesn't care. Twitter doesn't care. Like, it does not matter. I think it's the song clip that Dexardo shared was on the same front page of LSF and got more hate comments than this. Yeah. Being like, oh, he's lying or whatever. Or every streamer does this. Or it's just like a stupid conversation. Like we talked about it with the FaZe clip. Even in this like FaZe announcement for Max, he still made a dig at Hassan for some reason. Right? People cannot help themselves. It does not make sense to me why people care so much about Hassan. It does not make sense to me.
The fuck? Oh no. Oh no.
But it was funny. I mean, it's funny. I also laughed at it. It's still like a, you know, it's a dig, a little bit. It's a joke at his expense.
What is
right? It's not like, you know, anything serious, but it's still, I think it's indicative of the culture that it's like, you know, it's very easy to just be like, Hassan bad. Give me likes, please.
This guy. No way I'm here right now. I gotta be dreaming. There's gotta be a sick ass dream.
I'm trying to find it.
Something.
Oh, here it is.
God damn. That's stinking this bitch. Oh, you still ain't tell me what I did yet. Oh my gosh. How I'm getting put in jail for being a stripper? Go get Hassan or something. Oh.
I mean, I thought it was funny. It's a funny little meme, funny little reference, right? But of course, it is, you know, indicative of a wider conversation about like it's very easy to be like, you know, Hassan, give me likes. Right? And I just don't understand why. It would be very funny if he was friends with Hassan. Yeah. Or even like if it was like Rage or something, right? Free promo. At least Hassan doesn't need free promo. But like in a phase announcement video or somebody who just doesn't really know Hassan, why is Wilbur trending? Wilbur's not trending for any like real reason. It's just some Wilbur fans being like, I stand with Wilbur for some reason. I still like Wilbur, and then get absolutely dunked on by the rest of the internet. You know what I mean? If the guy's on a button in jail, I don't know. This dude is kind of funny. I have no problem with Max generally. What is Wilbur? Don't worry about it. They're just doing that would be funny. Now that I'm imagining it. But even then, if I was to be a little bit parasocial, the song gives Rage a lot of charitability as well. Even though we know the kicks contract stipulation. Citizens, what's up? Yeah, do I have anything else specifically I want to talk about? Oh, this one's for all my trans people out there. Shout out my trans audience. Love you all. I think you're gonna get a kick out of this one. This is Destiny sent me. You cannot make this up. I have to check now. Does this person actually follow Destiny? They do follow a bunch of liberals. I can't tell if it's because I blocked Destiny that he's not here. If you're a trans leftist and you think the class struggle or Palestine is a more pressing issue in North America than trans right, you've been brainwashed by communists. Okay, yeah, definitely a Destiny fan. Definitely a Destiny fan. 100%. Wait, what happened? I'm putting class struggle in quotation marks, yeah, or in Palestine in quotation marks as well. Where do you even start? People like this, you don't start. You just let them fester. This is a dumb conversation. Like, completely disregarding intersectionality, completely disregarding the intersectioning struggles of all oppressed peoples and how trans issues in America and Palestine, genocide of Palestinians are, virtually, if not the same issue directly, then derived of the same issue. Yes, there's trans people also in Palestine, but oppression, or as Martin Luther King says, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And so you can't just solve trans issues in North America and expect trans people all across the world to also be solved, right? Or the issues of trans people to also be solved, specifically when they are being directly, murdered by the same, bombs that all people in Palestine are being bombed by. And yes, we saw their bio. You saw it. It's, not necessarily surprising. So yeah, that's it's great. Love that. I'm sure Destiny's also a spokesperson for trans people's rights. Geez, my stomach is making the rumblies. I'm starving. I just thought you guys would enjoy seeing that. Oh, there's also this. Okay, sorry, I see a bunch of fun stuff, but when I scroll through Twitter, doom scroll. This is for my black people out there. I'm not raising black children. I'm raising children. UFC fighter Michael Chandler speaks out of his approach with parenting his 2 black adopted sons and admit that there has been tough questions about skin color.
I'm not raising black children. I'm raising children. I'm not raising black men.
You better spit. You better spit, dog. See, those blacks don't understand this, right? They always think race this and race that. Ow, hit my finger. Okay, the bit's done. Bit's over. That's my karma for even making those jokes. Okay.
I'm raising men. And whether you're raising, I'm not raising black children. I'm raising children. I'm not raising black men. I'm raising men. And whether you are black or you are white, no matter what race that you are, there are certain things about being a man and being a good man when it comes to character and integrity and safeguarding the helpless and sticking up for those who need it and being a good man of reputation. None of that has to do with skin color. Everything has to do with the character of the man.
You should not have black kids. This is even a hot take. This person should not have black kids. This person should not have black kids. My kids aren't black, they're OJ. That's insane. That's very funny. Oh, that's super funny. That's super funny. That's super funny. This is rooted in taming the savage trope. You can't convince me otherwise. 100%. Right? I'm not raising my kids as black men. Right? I'm raising my kids as men. No black in there. Right? Black, what even is that? Sorry, but if you're a white person adopting a black child, you should have understand that your parent, its parent cannot on your own help them with issues that comes with being black. I mean, obviously, right? And I'm not saying that like white parents cannot parent black children, right? But there's something or a level of work you have to do as a parent that's more than you have to do as a, parent of a white child or a child of your own ethnic group, right? And it goes for any ethnic group. That's not just stopping at white and black, right? For any cultural or ethnic child, you have to do extra work to at least understand that culture, so that when you raise that child can be raised by understanding that culture, right? You don't have to raise a child in a way that you think that they would understand, or as a stereotype of like black people. You don't have to raise a black child listening to rap music or putting them in front of the screen when Boondocks is playing or something crazy like that, right? But it's a level of understanding you need to take to understand that when that child grows up, there are struggles that child would face based purely on the axis of their race, right? And that's something that white people sometimes don't understand, because they oftentimes don't understand or have their own axis, right? And so, especially people who are of the hegemonic group, when you have white, straight, heterosexual couples, they oftentimes don't face their own axis of oppression. And so it's very hard for them to understand the fact that a child growing up in the world has to face their own axis of oppression, right? That extends for, any group of person in the first place. Him dropping the "I'm colorblind" line pretty much shows that he's not going to be capable of doing what you're describing. Yeah, because the world they live in, they have to have access to pretty much every space. 100%. They cannot fathom, and I don't know what this person's take on like systemic racism is, if they think it exists. But even like liberals who are like, yeah, racism is bad or whatever, fail to grasp and understand that, because they don't understand the full ramifications of how racism is experienced by a marginalized child, right? Or racism, transphobia, homophobia, what have you, is experienced by a marginalized child, right? This goes for any axis of oppression, transness, gayness, or queerness in general, race, immigrant status, right? Like it goes for any axis of oppression. It requires any parent who adopts a child to fully understand and internalize what struggles that child might go through when growing up and experiencing, right? And contextualizing their parenting styles based upon that struggle. So when your child come home and they're like, Mom, kids started picking at my hair, started putting pencils and stuff in my hair, right? And you as a white parent are like, oh, Janet, you know, that's totally fine, totally okay. They're just flirting with you and not understanding that that's a microaggression and that requires, you know, teacher intervention to stop those kids from, you know, thinking that that's okay. You're basically, what's the word? Diminishing the impact of or the feelings of your child because you don't understand their oppression. You know what I mean? Like if you're raising freaking black boys, right? If you're raising black boys, there are things that you have to teach them, things that they have to understand so they're not floundering in the world themselves, right? You can't sit there and tell these black boys, I was going to say the exact thing. You can't sit there and tell them just comply with the police and nothing will happen, right? Just obey the law and you'll be fine, right? That might work for a white child. For a white child, that might be good advice, right? For black children, you have to understand that there is a level that you have to go beyond that to keep your child safe, right? You can't teach your black child, know your rights, don't ever let the police talk to you any sort of way, but listen to them and respect them, right? Because knowing your rights as a black kid or as a black teenager, right, can get them killed. Has gotten black children killed. There is a list that is entirely too long of black children under the age of 18 who have been murdered when they were complying with the police. Right? They don't have the same luxury that white children do. You know what I mean? That's why a colorblind approach does not work.
And being a good man when it comes to character and integrity and safeguarding the helpless and sticking up for those who need it and being a good man of reputation. None of that has to do with skin color. Everything has to do with the character of the man. And like I said, it's probably probably not an answer that some people would say is important, but that's where the world has gone, where we think that the most important thing about us is our skin color or our gender or our...
This is only a perspective you can have as a white person. I'm so sorry. This is only a perspective you can have as a straight white man. That's it. That's it. Nobody thinks that your race is your most important feature, right? Your most important part of you, your most important identity marker, right? But it does guide how the world views you, right? It does guide how the world views you. Specifically, at a first glance, right? Specifically with your race at a first glance, right? Your gender as well. Like your gender is specifically about how other people like view you and treat you based upon how they perceive you. You know what I mean? But like when you're driving down the road and you're black, at a first glance, what a cop thinks about you at first. You can't change that. We should work towards changing that, but you can't change that. You know what I mean? And so you have to teach your children how to navigate in a society with that being the reality. You have to do it. You have to do it. And if they don't, they're going to end up getting themselves killed. you're doing your children a disservice.
Or our sex or our political affiliation or all these different identity politics or the identities that we put on each other, when really we're just human beings on this earth. And there are certain
have that luxury. That's it. That's the answer. That's the take. You have that luxury as a straight white cis male. You have the luxury of viewing the world as, oh, why can't we all just be human? Why can't we all just be the same? Right? Because nobody is viewing you as anything other than that, right? People will view trans people as subhuman. People will view gay people as subhuman. People will view immigrants as subhuman. People will view black people as subhuman. And there's nothing I can do to change that. There's nothing I can do to change their perspective of how they view me. Only thing that I can do, right, is present myself and operate in a certain way to ensure that when any interaction I have with somebody who may view me as subhuman, right, that I can leave alive. And navigating the world as somebody of a marginalized background is doing this dance of seeing people who definitely do not view you as a full human being, right, but trying your best to leave alive. And that's what Black parents teach their kids. Is when you get into an interaction with a Nazi, a racist person, how do you leave alive? How do you make sure that you can live another day when you have an interaction with the police? And if you're not teaching your kids that, if you're not even making them aware that that's a reality that they need to face when they're 13 years old, when they're 14 years old, and you taught them to know their rights and never let the police infringe on your rights, and they back talk on the police, and then they're getting thrown on the hood of a car, and then they end up in jail, and they end up with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and get 5 years in prison, right? That's directly because of your doing. I'm curious to know what this dude thoughts about Tamir Rice shooting back in the day, because if anything other than those cops put him in jail, he's probably gonna put those kids up. Or even Elijah McClain, happened a few years ago. Acquitted, by the way. No charges.
Certain things about being a good person that transcend skin color and age and sex and religion and all of those different things.
I love that answer.
Yeah, it's hard. It's what I feel.
I love two white people just talking about how we could just be seen as human. I love that so much. Why can't we all just be seen as human, as the same? That was the young man they drugged? Yes.
Too, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's me. It's uniquely, that's how I feel about it. So
have you had any tough questions as of yet from your 7-year-old?
Yeah, there's questions about skin color, obviously, because it makes a lot of sense, right? It's like whether and just a call to action for men, right? We grew up on cowboys and Indians and GI Joes and superheroes and stuff, and we all want to feel like a superhero, right? As the male gene, we want to feel like a superhero.
The male gene. Sure, dude. Sure.
And we are a superhero to our children, right? We are a superhero to our children. We are a godlike figure to our children. And
I think he has some things that he has to work out. If he thinks that he's a god to his kids, and then him going out of his way to adopt the black kids, maybe I'm reading too deep into it. That's a bit weird. You know what I mean? This man is a supervillain to his children, white savior complex. Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. If that's the role he feels for parenthood, that he feels that he needs to be a god to his kids, he needs to directly save his kids. Like he's there to save the children, right? And then going out of your way to adopt 2 black kids. it kind of feels like you're trying to save those black kids from instead of like actually just trying to be a parent to them. You know what I mean? There's only one gene that makes you male, the dick gene. Yes, it is true.
We get that opportunity.
Also known as the superhero gene, in case you didn't know. Women definitely, obviously can't be superheroes, right? It's the male gene. Sorry, ladies. Sorry, females. It's the male gene that makes you a superhuman. Superheroes can only be men. Thank you very much.
With each and every one of our children that we have, and it doesn't matter if you're, it doesn't matter where you're at on the socioeconomic ladder or what you have accomplished or who you are a superhero to them. So yes, when my son sees me and he sees me like a superhero, and he can even watch me on TV, and his kids at school say, your dad's going to beat up Conor McGregor. And so I'm like a superhero to him, yet he knows he can't be exactly like me because of skin color, right? I'm sure in his 7-year-old brain, which really he'll understand someday when he's a little bit older, right? So there's the skin color, difference, obviously.
How do you handle that? I mean, with one-on-one with him?
I think one-on-one, I think it's the beauty of being a man of faith is we were called for a time and a family such as this. This is exactly how God created us to be. This is exactly how my family unit was supposed to be. Before I was even born, this is exactly how it was supposed to be. Before you were even born, he knew that you were chosen for me and mommy. And he knew that you were going to have your skin color. And he knew that I was going to have my skin color. And there's beauty in that. And it's unique to a lot of people. It might be foreign to some people, but it is absolutely beautifully God ordained. And it's,
that feels weird to me. That feels, it does feel like white saviorist. White saviorist. Right?
something that is going to be a...
It also doesn't answer the question. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. It also just doesn't answer the question. It's like, how do you deal with your kid coming into knowing that he's different than his father? And he's like, the Lord. Okay, thank you. That doesn't answer the question. That doesn't answer the question on how you deal with that.
A part of our testimony. It's something that is
He's
that is making,
because he's a man. The Lord will teach him about cause. That's crazy.
Through a butterfly effect that we don't even understand.
Doesn't have
yet,
any real answers.
Whether it be,
well, his answer is literally like, I don't. His answer is literally, I don't. The answer to the question of how do you reconcile that with your black child when he's asking about like, how he's different than his father, his answer is I don't. We're both men, and that's it. That's the answer. Did you watch the vlog? Caught up on stream. Thank you for covering my tweet. Of course.
Be people that see me from afar, people that see the way that I love you, the differences that we do have compared to if we did have the exact same skin color and the exact same eyes and the exact same hair. This is exactly the way God created you, and you were created in God's image, and you were created for so much more than you can ever think or imagine. And God has commissioned me and chosen me to be your dad. And the most important thing that I can be is your...
I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it feels like he went out of his way to adopt a black child because he thought it was his mission to save a black child. And that's why it's weird to me. Right? I have no problem with like white parents adopting black kids so long as they understand, right, It sucks, but I like where his heart is. But that's the point. The point is that he doesn't understand what comes with having a black child. You know what I mean? You have to, you know, at least understand the differences between, you know, or the difficulties that a black kid could face, so you can teach your black child how to navigate the world as a black person. I don't have a problem with somebody being like, you know, even somebody being like, I'm gonna adopt a black child, right? Because it's my mission or goal. Bit weird, but strange, but like whatever. But somebody being like, I'm gonna adopt a black child, but remove his blackness, right? I want to adopt a child that is black, but remove his identity. That's the issue. That's the problem. You're adopting a black child in order to, you know, basically like train or teach the child to be white. I disagree. I think if his heart was in the right place, he truly loved his kid. He challenged his own biases instead of glazing himself up. If you care about adopting a child, it differs. You have to care about this when you're adopting a child. That differs from you ethically and racially. Yeah.
Your dad, and I tell him every single night. I whisper it into his ear, and he probably gets tired of hearing it. But I thank him. I'm like, I thank you so much for being my son, and I am so proud to be your dad. And I just think I didn't get that as much when I was a kid. My parents loved me so much, but they didn't really make me feel like I could run through that wall. They didn't really make me feel like I could go across those county lines and go anywhere across the world and do anything I want to. And I want my children to unlock something inside of themselves to make them believe that they can do anything. And I pray that prayer over them every single night. You are Hap Chandler. You are Ace Chandler. When you walk into a room, people take notice. When you speak, people listen. When you walk in a certain direction, people will follow. You are a child of God. You are the head, not the tail. You are above and not beneath. And you are chosen for a time such as this. And I am so proud to be your father. You know, and the best thing that we can do is pour into these kids, because if I could be a superhero to him, but somehow that superhero believes in him more than the superhero believes in himself, then what can't he accomplish, you know? And it's so much bigger.
He's charging his high off his own farts. I think adoption is good, right? And I think in the grand scheme of parents that they do adopt, like this person is like on the better end of a parent that could, you know, or a parent that a child could have, right? He's, you know, he's rich. He's at least caring, right? I think he does care about his kids. Right? It's just that I don't think he's like fully understand or grasps what it means to be black in America. And that's the main problem, right? That's the main problem. I don't think he fully understands what it means to be black in America. And if he did, I wouldn't have a problem with this for the most part. Right? If he understood what black people went through and he was able to, you know, adequately teach his children how to navigate the world as a black person with understanding of systemic racism, with understanding of police violence, with understanding of disparities in the criminal justice system, with understandings of the disparities in, you know, sentencing, right? With understanding the disparities in job offerings, right? With hair discrimination, right? With disparities in homelessness or income for black people in this country. If he understood that, I'd have no problems. But the problem is he doesn't understand that. He doesn't understand that when his children potentially are getting called out for misbehaving, right, by their teachers, that it might not be the kids' fault themselves. It might be the teacher's biases, right? When his children are looking for jobs and aren't getting called back into the same rates that their other contemporaries are, their peers are, or don't get into colleges that their contemporaries or peers do, right? How to navigate that with your child, right? That's the issue. That's the problem. He needs to understand that. Because then he couldn't prove his point that racism isn't real. I feel bad for the kids because they're gonna have to go through it alone, and all they'll say is, "No, you got to power through this." But that's the thing, though. Black parents say that as well, right? Black parents will also say, "You got to power through it," right? Which is why, like, this isn't going to be the end all be all of like the racism conversation, but it's like there's at least a level of understanding there and pointing the finger at the correct things, right? It's when black people are like, or parents are like, you have to be nice to the police so they don't kill you. There's at least an understanding of like, okay, I'm not at fault at this, right? At the system. It's the system itself, right? So a lot of the advice is pretty similar, but it's just the kids are going to grow up not truly understanding why the advice is being given, or at least understanding a false pretense of why the advice is being given, right? Like, you have to work twice as hard in the room with your peers or whatever. And they're like, okay, but like, why? You know what I mean? Why do I have to work twice as hard? And they're not going to have an answer to that question. The answer is you're black. And people automatically have biases against you. You feel me? My parents would at least acknowledge racism exists and then say power through it. He's not even going to do the acknowledge part. Yes, and that's the issue. That's the problem.
So much deeper and so much more impactful than our differences, our skin color, the things that are different about us, because we're so much more the same than we are different.
Right? I just think he's like, I genuinely think he's like well-meaning, right? And that he doesn't, no, like, he's not like nefariously, because like there are people who are like truly going out of their way to be like, I'm going to adopt a black person because I'm saving them or whatever. I don't think he's doing that consciously. I think it might be hallmarks of the same thing. But again, on a scale of like, you know, bad to horrible, it's on the less horrible side. You feel me? It's sad what the kids have to go through, genuinely, because they're gonna have to figure this out on their own. Hopefully he learns and he grows and his kids don't have to go through it alone, but who knows? Also, yes, Chad, I see his freaking ears, okay? Jeez Louise, I went through the entire video without mentioning his ears. I see his ears. Gosh darn it. Yeah. In conclusion. That's what I have to say about that video. I also don't really want to talk about the White House correspondent dinner because that's stupid and it sucks. I'm going to show you what I did, chat. I'm going to show y'all what I did, what I made. Close tabs to the right. Close. Close. So, what we worked on yesterday, chat, is we were working on a new stream thing. For those of you who didn't see it, that essentially was chat controls Elden Ring, right? So this is Elden Ring right here, right? And we were doing chat controls Elden Ring. Essentially, it's chat can interact with the game by like slowing down the game, speeding up, or slowing down my movements, speeding up my movements, spawning different enemies and stuff. Just a wide range of things. And I'm gonna show you what we've made so far. So this is the cheating table that we've been working with. Let's see. Let's go to character data. Let's see. Yep. Okay, let's go to Play at M speed. Actually, here, let me just copy this. And I click config, hide when deactivated. Perfect. Anyway, let me just, I can't start playing it again. I got like 800 hours on it. I don't even know how many hours I have. Let me check something real quick. Change hotkeys. I like Alt, double speed. We'll say edit hotkey. We'll change this to Control, make 3. Okay. Now we go here. Message handler. Double speed is going to be Control, make 3, save. Here, so I'm going to show you what we made so far. So if you look at the channel point rewards, chat, I think it should still be there, right? There's like 3 new rewards. There's half speed, Oko, which 1-hit KO, and double speed. And so if I were to run this, I don't know why it's not even running yet, chat. Chill. Activate. Z-Milla, thank you for the 4 months. It's so cheap for now.
Just subscribed.
Much appreciated. So now if I go back here and then here. Right? Now if you redeem, somebody redeem something real quick. Here, let's listen to music. Half speed, it slows me down to half speed. You know what I mean? And then double speed, speed me up double speed. Oko? Oko is 1-hit KO. So it lowers my health down to 1 hit. It must be a victory lap. Double speed is cheating, I guess. So there's going to be positive and negative rewards. We're on half speed right now. There's going to be a cooldown when we actually do it, obviously. See, 1-hit KO, it lowers my thing down to 1 health. Or is it always, oh, I'm just rolling. Can they stack? No. I could make it so they stack, I guess. This is sick. How did you set this up? Using cheat engine. So, as you can see, I'm using a cheat engine table that lets me modify like, the HP. I'm using hotkeys, using PyAuto GUI for the hotkeys for that as well. But one thing that we worked on as well was, if I was to mosey on down here to Sean's scripts, I can select an enemy and then I can spawn an enemy at my location. Also, there's no sound. Let me change the sound real quick. There we go. So yeah. One thing that I was working on as well was getting the you're not spawning anything right now. What I was working on is getting the new scripts. So what we had to do for getting the spawning scripts, that was a whole process for the spawning scripts. I have to like do like hex, ASCII to hex conversion, and then put the ID right here, and then spawn it with this thing right here. But what I worked on was I worked on a Python script that outputted the actual script itself that I can just copy. And then I made a script that allowed me to just randomly or automatically generate a new cheat table entirely with a new enemy on it. So if I were to, let's see, set up XML, table XML, I go here, 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 little file, save as, go to, .ct, save. Yes. Cool. Now that saves. Now we go here. I'm going to actually copy this. I'm going to call this, rename. I'm going to call this template. Not XML. There we go. Template.xml. Now if I go here, I can do, what is it called? Table. Template.xml. All right, chat. Give me an enemy. Millennia? I'll do Millennia first. Let's spell her name though. Cheat. Ruin Bear? Oh, we already have Ruin Bear in there. Maybe Control F just isn't working. Wait a minute. I go here, then I go here. And then I go from here to char IDs. No, it's not what I want. Spirit summons. Wait, spirit summons? How do I spawn spirit summons? I have to figure that out. Okay, we're do Millennia. So what I can do, chat, is I can copy the name. I put the name here. Oh, that's the name. ID here. Then I copy the name. I put the name here. And then I can run this command, python.elden.py. That didn't work. So I broke something, didn't I? I broke something, didn't I? Oh, okay. It's Sean's with an apostrophe. Sean's script. Save. Now we run it back. Oh, I have to escape it. There we go. Now I'll do it. Perfect. So now it generated a new script. Now it's called table2.ct. And now I can take table2.ct, drag it in here. By dragging it here, I mean just like load here. No. Wait. I should have did yes. Actually, no, wait. That worked. Right click. Config. Manually hide and collapse. Right here. There it is. Millennia Blade of Mikola. And now if I go back to this, I can select Millennia Blade of Mikola. And I can press my my spawn button, which is just page up. And it's okay, lady. All right, lady. Crazy lady. And it spawns her at my location. She's very aggro though. And she kills me. Sick. And so now we can do that for any enemy in the game. All I need is the enemy ID and the name. So many possibilities. I just have to figure out how to do spirit summons. That's one thing I don't know how to do. Let's see. So if I go to spawner. I don't know. It's gonna be great though. I just don't know how Radon. Radon's easy. I'll do Radon in a second. I'm trying to figure out how do players patches. Spawn manipulator type. Talk ID. Event entity ID. What if I do? I don't know how to. I don't know. Maybe if I do an NPC manager. Alliance. Character instance? No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know how to get a spirit summon working. We can try it again though. Let's try one more time with a spirit summon. Close this. And close this as well. And this. So spirit summons have their own. Let's check the cheat engine. What's the ultimate cheat table? Let's see if they have any documentation on how to do or spawn a spirit summon. Edit NPCs in spirit summons. Summon bosses as summons. How do I do that? How do you summon bosses as summons? It says you can do it though. Any ideas, chat? Do you know? I am in their Discord. Let me go to their Discord and see. Let's see. Summon. How to. Summon NPCs appear. Oh wait, here it is. Okay. To summon any boss or enemy in the table, you have to choose the ID under buddy param script. You'll be using the actual summon you have. Just changing the NPC summons. The NPC ID and NPC thing ID is the enemy boss. All IDs are from enemies, so to make them work like an actual spirit summon, you need to go to NPC param script. Place the boss ID in the ID section. What? Like when a summon with multiple spirits, multiple IDs. Go to the NPC param script and place the boss enemy ID in the ID section. It'll be the same ID used in NPC field. The red field called NPC param. Now that I'm playing it, I don't understand why the ring is so low. Or the messages for players. It's pretty fun. Oh, so I just put it in here. Okay, so if I put this in here. Press OK. Okay. Okay. Wait, choose the ID under buddy param. ID. Delta Militia Ashes. Parameter. Arch enemy team. If I change this to co-op NPC. Okay, now I scroll down. Wait, chat, I think we might have it. Now we scroll down, and now we summon her. And so we should be able to summon her, and then she should be should be friendly. Right? Right? Am I tripping? All right, Melania. Don't fail me now. You are not Melania. I don't know what you are. You changed her haircut? Yeah, she looks totally different now. Got a furry giant? Is this a giant from the consecrated snowfields? No! Giant, help me! Help me! Help me! Attack me! Why is he attacking me? No, he hit you. I didn't hit you. I didn't hit you. Ah! Why? Why? The unfairness. Okay, they can hit each other. I said friendly NPC, friendly. Okay. I don't know what happened there. That was a mess. Let's go back and look again. I said co-op NPC.
They say that I'm good enough, grabbing my da-da-da. Think about shit that I shouldn't,
Let's try this Melania. I just want to see if I go back to it, did it actually save? It did. We're gonna put this back to. I could have said spirit summon. Put it back to arch enemy team, just to make sure that I didn't break Melania whenever she spawns. Nope, that's still not Melania. That's a random thing. Ow. Yumi Wadu, thank you for the follow. I have no damage on my weapon. And I'm 100%. I've never seen this giant before. I'm being entirely real and honest. And he gave me no souls. Thank you, Giant, for giving me no souls. All right. Oh, wait, I should probably save it. Well, first of all, I want to know why Melania isn't spawning. And who this person is. Melania was spawning before. Here, let's file. Open file. Can I clear the list? Clear list. Ah! It's on my phone. Cool. Now I re-import the list. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I broke cheat engine. So that's note to self, don't delete list on already running thing. It's using 100% of my CPU now. Delete. There we go. Okay. Now let's try this again. Elden Ring. Table 2. Nothing was planned. Not at all. Enemy scripts. Melania. Error? Why is there an error? There should be no error. You have to enable it first. There we go. I did have to enable it first. Let's try this one more time. We're trying to spawn Melania normally to see if she's normal. Oh, I didn't save this, did I? Hotkeys. No, it should work. Oh, I have to go here. And I have to go here. 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 Cool. Now, I'm gonna do this. Manually hide and collapse, so I don't have to worry about that. Save. Now. Now. This should work. Ha! There she is. Melania, I missed you. Perfect. Clap for me, chat. Thank you. Now. Now we go back to NPC. Back to NPC manager, not manager. Not NPC. Now we go to Param Patcher. We go to NPC Param. We type in Melania's ID. We change this from Arch Team to Spirit Summon. We save it. Cool. Now we run out here. Hello, Tree Sentinel. We spawn. She didn't spawn. Hello, Melania, Blade of Mikola. The one who's never known defeat. She's not helping me. Well, that's fun. Why she stop spawning? All right. So she's not spawning after I change her parameter. NPC parameter. What if I put her back to what she was? Which is this. I have to close this now? I have to close it entirely. It's literally not spawning her anymore. Oops. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Okay. I need to have a reset button. And it crashed. Spirit summon are just wilderness shit, not just any character friendly, you know, like Ashes of War. Yes, I know what spirit summons are. Thank you. I think I know more about this game than you do. I'm gonna be completely honest. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. This is making me angry though. Here, I do this. Change script, not change script. Set hotkeys. Table script. Page down. Apply. Config. Manually expand. Config. Enemies as children. Group config. Oh. There we go. Okay, so what I'm trying to do. Is there actually a Millennium Space Summon in vanilla? It doesn't matter if there is or not. We're editing the parameters themselves. So we can summon Melania and change her behaviors for her to act as a spirit summon. That's the idea. That's what we're doing. Config. Can't. Let's go to change hotkeys. Page down, disable script. Okay, so let's go back here. Go back here. Just turn this one off. Cool. Won't let me. Oh. No, it should let me. Oh, because that's not. No, it was. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Why does it not let me select these? I click. Oh, it's frozen right now. Delete. I don't freaking know. End. Unfreeze. Apply. Okay. End. Why will it not let me select? Error. Oh, wait. There. I just want to mod where I get really mad. I can drop a nuke on Fallout and any enemy will come back and fight them again normally. Okay, there we go. Okay. The enemy deactivates his children. Perfect. And then this. Set hotkeys. Edit hotkey. Clear. Right click. So, delete. Okay. Okay, sorry. Spawn. Game crashed again. It is not like Melania. It's not a fan of Melania. I'm gonna close my chat right now out because it's probably not helping. Is it possible though through spirit summons to spawn a character? Yes. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Right now I'm just trying to get her to spawn again. It's entirely possible to spawn a character, change its parameters, and it operates like a spirit summon. Okay. Enable. Let's try the red wolf spawn. Okay, why is it crashing now? It's not crashing when I try to spawn anything. I didn't even change anything. Let's close cheat engine out. Don't save. Close them both out. We're gonna start Elden Ring. Start cheat engine. Select Elden Ring. Open table 2. Load cheat engine test. Let's start with something small, something inconsequential. Let's try to spawn a commoner. Enable. Enable my scripts. Enable this. Commoner. Spawn at location. Oh wait. NPC character spawner. Spawn location. Okay. That works. Spawning a commoner works. Perfect. Let's take this. NPC param patcher. NPC parameters. Commoner. Team type. Right now it's 6. So 6 is enemy. What if I change it to co-op Mad Phantom? Save. Close. Now I go down here. Spawn location. Nah, it still wants to kill me for some reason. Not a big fan of me. Oh wait, I have to toggle that. Hello. Still not a big fan of me. Thick. Yeah, I'll put some music for you guys. What I just say? Say ally. Now we scroll back down. Hello. We're supposed to be allies. Why are we not friends? Huh. Huh. Edit prompts, use the save script to generate scripts. Oh, is this just generating the script? So if I press save, oh, I close this. I'd have to take this. Copy this. Here, I'm gonna change this to co-op Mad Phantom. Paste that here. Execute. Now, nah, he wants to smoke. He wants to smoke for some reason. I think it changed.
I live like a capitalist every single day, Shank. I live as a capitalist. Okay? I live when I
Doodleberg, thank you for the 10 months. What's up? I'm banging my head against the wall right now. Choose the risk of the actual summons. We trade ABC summon. ABC ID. Almost IDs. Go to param script. ID, go to red field. Go to spirit summon. Okay, let's just do that. I don't even have the bell, so I'm gonna give myself the bell. Oh wait, type weapon. Val. Whatever. I'll just. Hey, can somebody redeem double speed, please? Just so I get there faster. Thank you. So we already did half speed. That's crazy. I was bears too. Skip.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning to 80. You need to the foot of the Erd tree. I understand. Yet I'm certain summon me by. Then summon me. I bequeath. You. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Okay. Why do people not know that Joe Budden was a rapper? Joe Budden was a rapper? Okay, someone else redeem double time for me, chat, please. Actually, I don't know if it'll make me faster on torrent. It might though. Am I faster? I can't tell. Let's see. Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm faster on foot. I'm faster on feet. It's not nighttime. Please make it nighttime. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Those be also affect longer iframes last? I think so, yes. Yeah. Yeah. But I can. Oh, maybe the spirit summons aren't working because I don't even have the belt. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. Actually, the reason you say actual summon through fights is the NPC.
This way, tarnished.
Ronnie! Hello? Give me your bell, please.
I was entrusted by torrents.
Thank you.
Tis a summon the spirits. Now it is that.
Alright, goodbye.
Forgive mine intrusion, tarnished.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright. No. Kodak. Hey. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah. All right, Rebecca, to be honest, thank you. I try my best. So I want to take all of this instead. Generate CEA. Fine. Great. Paste. Ancestral follower ashes. All right, let's see if this works. Do I think it will work? I don't know. We have to see now. All right. No, that didn't work. So where is summon so weird? Okay. Let's try this. We're gonna follow this exactly. Gonna go here. Close. NPC param editor. Go to NPC param editor. Put it here. Yeah. Okay. In the red field, change this to 47. Spirit summon. Choose ID under buddy param editor. Buddy param editor. Which one did I get? Inventory. Lone Wolf Ashes. Lone. Lone Wolf Ashes. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see, chat. You ready? Oh wait, I need to go somewhere where I can spawn this. You ready, chat? Will this be wolves or will this be a commoner? Let's do a prediction, actually. I'm curious. Prediction. Will it be wolves or commoner? Wolves. Commoner. Will it work or will it not work? Will the wolves spawn or will it be a commoner? I guess I could have done it longer than 30 seconds. Oh, it's 10 points on the line. All right, no more keeping you in suspense. What? Hold up. It was a one wolf. Wait. Okay, it was both. It summoned 2 wolves and 1 commoner. That's so funny. I was half right. That's so funny. Here, I have an idea. I have an idea. I'll get the jellyfish. There's only 1 jellyfish that spawns. Chaos Valkyries, thank you for the follow. Much appreciate it. We're setting up chat controls Elden Ring. We're getting there. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Hello, lady.
Everyone only to have their... Did you know? It's quite a lot. You're all heading to...
Please give me the jellyfishes.
I don't have... It's scary. I want some nothing. Can you take...
Thank you. Whoa. I saw that. Whoa. Kind of have to pee a little bit. Here. We're gonna put this back to where it was before, which is cool. gonna put these back. What? What was this before? Oh. What was this? What it was. Okay, but now we have it. So, what we want to do to get a spirit summon is we're gonna change this to the jellyfish. Spirit jellyfish ashes. We're gonna save this. Delete those. We're gonna change this record. Be like OG jelly params. And let's try Millennia again. Commoner, we can change this back to 8. Or 6.
They say that I'm good enough. Grab my Think about shit that I should.
Sick. Almost all IDs are for enemies, so they can work with. Okay. You want to summon multiple spirits. Maybe multiple IDs for each spirit you chain with. I won. I like our. So let's save this actually. Script out. Jeez. Read the game for the Fallout. Let's try Millennia now. We're gonna go. We're gonna grab wherever I put her. Down here. Grab her here. Let's scroll up. Millennia, we're going to change her to Spirit Summon. And I think we could save that. And let me close that. Go here. Jellyfish. Millennia. Like this. So now, if I go to where I can summon the Spirit Summon, and I use not those. The jellyfish. I can summon Millennia to fight with me. That's sick. All right, Millennia, get him. Yeah, buddy. That's awesome. I wonder if I summon a second Melania, will she be nice to me or will she be mean to me? Oh, she's nice to me. Okay. I can just summon her like that. I don't have to do the buddy parameter thing. Okay. All right, chat. Perfect. 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 And if I want to change her back, I just go here and then change her to, what was she, 33? Arch enemy type. But where's she going? Why is she going so far away? So if I summon her again, yeah, she's mean to me now. She's okay. Perfect. We figured it out. We figured it out, chat. We figured it out. So now we can summon good bosses and bad bosses. It's awesome. You can now summon good bosses and bad bosses. I'm curious. Let's save this one as well. I'm gonna scroll down. I want to figure out what the difference is between these two, so I can see if I can programmatically do it in Python. So this is mean Melania. No, that's nice Melania. This is nice Melania. And this is mean Melania. Ooh. What? Why did it say that these pisses me off. Mean Lania, I like that. Let's close them up. I forgot which one was which. You clear output. Let's open them up again. This is mean Lania. Right here. This is mean Lania. Clear output. This is nice Lania. Compare. Oh, that's the only value that changes? Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty easy to solve then. I just have to shove them both into Python and only change that value. So it looks for whatever value this is. It's freaking a lot of values though. Is that the same number of value? Like if I do a commoner, right? So if I go back here and I say look for commoner, right? If I were to clear this output, take this output, would it also be different? Let's see. What? I didn't mean to clear all there. It's fine. That's commoner on the right side. Compare. Okay, but are the number of values the same? Oh, this is gonna make me mad. Just trying to figure out. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to take this data here and write a script that tells me how many pieces of data it takes until getting to clear all, like this. Compare. Yeah, this is mean Lania, this is nice Lania. All right, so we need to take this, at least this piece of data for mean Lania, and see how many pieces of data it takes to get to this 33. Am I making sense, chat? It probably isn't very like good content for everybody. I'm sorry if it's not. But I'm trying to make content so that I can get to the good content, you know? I'm enjoying this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's open up a new file. We're gonna call this testing.py. Data equals this. Cool. So instead of this, we're actually gonna make it a Python list instead, because it's very easy to iterate through. It's a list. But okay, we're gonna do print length of data. Just figure out how many values are in there. Python .py. There is 736 pieces of data. Okay. Yeah, is there a find? Can I do data.find or index of 33? I print this. He's able to read about Stellar Blade being censored to really help give attention for my beliefs. They're those liberals are trying to censor Stellar Blade. So 307. So that's space 307, which I can actually just go to 308. And it should be 33 there. Let's see. 309. That makes sense. 309 makes sense. Yeah, so at index 307 is it handles the I don't know if that would work though. Because if I was to go back to the difference checker between mean Lania and nice Lania, and instead compare the differences between mean Lania and the commoner, mean Lania and nice Lania commoner, compare. It's super different, right? There's so many differences. the data is super different as well. Instead of that, let's go here. Let's leave this. Let's take this. And then I clear all. This is nice Lania. Or mean Lania. That's mean Lania. This is nice Lania. Compare. So it's encoded somehow. Let's compare this to the commoner script. How is it generating this stupid script though? Yeah, and this is entirely different. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, chat.
Them to die for the American.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I could just set up a... Can I set a hotkey to change this value? Get a hotkey. Set this value to... I can... But I want to set this value programmatically. How do I do that? I guess I could take this address. Ah! I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, chat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end stream. Because I'm hungry. I'm getting frustrated. I need to take an hour break from this. And then come back tomorrow and it'll be done. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. It'll be done. And we don't have to worry about this at all. Is there a way that Python can interact with the cheat engine? Python. I don't know. Here, I'm going to try to explain what I'm trying to do so you guys can think about it. And you guys can come back with ideas as well. When editing NPC parameters, you have to, at least with this cheat engine table, go here and change this value to whatever NPC you want it to wait. Let me see. Let me check the table itself. If I go to here and then here, I hit this name, parameter. ID, address, ID. I want to every time I change the thing, input a new table. That'll be stupid. Regardless, I'll figure it out. Thank you for watching, chat. I appreciate you all for being here. Even when I'm banging my head against the wall for some coding. I'm gonna get some food. I'll be back next stream. I hope to have this done so we can actually play the freaking game. I think it'll be really fun to play. This is the boring part. We gotta get the boring part out the way so that the fun part is done and it's enjoyable. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit more. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday, we'll be back for the first playthrough or run through, potentially, of Chat Controls Elden Ring. I'll come up with a better name. The YouTube video needs to have a better name. Okay, that's your job. My job, chat, figure this out. Your job, come up with a better YouTube video name than Chat Controls Elden Ring or something like that. You know what I mean? That's it. Thank you for being here. Last thoughts, final thoughts? Oh, Maya's live. What's Maya doing? Building a wolf den? That's sick. Adios, chat. Thank you for being here. Try to eat. I don't know. Bye.
My destiny. Friends wanna be friends.